The Taoiseach is the Prime Minister and head of government of Ireland. The office is appointed by the President of Ireland upon the nomination of Dáil Éireann and must retain the support of a majority in the Dáil to remain in office. The Irish word Taoiseach means chief or leader, and was adopted in the 1937 Constitution of Ireland as the title of the head of the government or Prime Minister. It is the official title of the head of government in both English and Irish, and is not used for the prime ministers of other countries, who are instead referred to in Irish by the generic term Príam Éire. The longer Irish form, an Taoiseach, is sometimes used in English instead of the Taoiseach. The current Taoiseach is Michael Martin TD, leader of Fianna Fáil, who took office on the 27th of June 2020 following a coalition agreement between Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, and the Green Party. Under the Constitution of Ireland, the Taoiseach is nominated by a simple majority of the voting members of Dáil Éireann. They are then formally appointed to office by the President, who is required to appoint whomever the Dáil designates, without the option of declining to make the appointment. For this reason, the Taoiseach may, informally, be said to have been elected by Dáil Éireann. If the Taoiseach loses the support of a majority in Dáil Éireann, they are not automatically removed from office. Instead, they are compelled either to resign or to persuade the President to dissolve the Dáil. If the President refuses to grant a dissolution, this effectively forces the Taoiseach to resign. To date, no president has exercised this prerogative, although the option arose in 1944 and 1994, and twice in 1982. The Taoiseach may lose the support of Dáil Éireann by the passage of a vote of no confidence, or implicitly, through the failure of a vote of confidence. Alternatively, the Dáil may refuse supply. In the event of the Taoiseach's resignation, they continue to exercise the duties and functions of office until the appointment of a successor. The Taoiseach nominates the remaining members of the government, who are then, with the consent of the Dáil, appointed by the President. The Taoiseach is authorized to advise the President to dismiss cabinet ministers from office. By convention, the President follows this advice. The Taoiseach is further responsible for appointing 11 members of the Seanad. The department of the Taoiseach is the government department which supports and advises the Taoiseach in carrying out their various duties. The Taoiseach is assisted by one or more ministers of state at the department of the Taoiseach, one of whom is the government chief whip. Since 2013, the Taoiseach's annual salary is €185,350. It was cut from €214,187 to €200,000 when Enda Kenny took office, before being cut further to €185,350 under the Haddington Road Agreement in 2013. A proposed increase of €38,000 in 2007 was deferred when Brian Cowan became Taoiseach, and in October 2008, the government announced a 10% salary cut for all ministers, including the Taoiseach. However, this was a voluntary cut and the salaries remained nominally the same with both ministers and Taoiseach essentially refusing 10% of their salary. This courted controversy in December 2009 when a salary cut of 20% was based on the higher figure, before the refused amount was deducted. The Taoiseach is also allowed an additional €118,981 in annual expenses. There is no official residence of the Taoiseach. In 2008 it was reported speculatively that the former Stewart's Lodge at Farmley adjoining the Phoenix Park would become the official residence of the Taoiseach. However, no official statements were made nor any action taken. The house, which forms part of the Farmley estate acquired by the state in 1999 for €29.2 million, was renovated at a cost of nearly €600,000 in 2005 by the Office of Public Works. Former Taoiseach Bertie Ahern did not use it as a residence, but his successor Brian Cowan used it occasionally. Mór Cluana is a traditional air collected by Patrick Weston Joyce in 1873. Quote, Amran Duce is a poem written by Osborne Burgon in 1913. John A. Costello chose the air as his musical salute. The salute is played by army bands on the arrival of the Taoiseach at state ceremonies. Though the salute is often called Amran Duce, Brian Okwav argues, More Cluana is the correct title. The words Taoiseach and Taoiseach and Cordillo, Taoiseach, in turn, refers to the system of tenestry, the Gaelic system of succession whereby a leader would appoint an heir apparent while still living. In Scottish Gaelic, Taoiseach translates as clan chief, and both words originally had similar meanings in the Gaelic languages of Scotland and Ireland. The related Welsh language word Taoiseach has a similar origin and meaning. It is hypothesized that both derive ultimately from the Proto-Celtic *Tovisacos chieftain. Leader. The plural of Taoiseach is Taoiseach, although the Irish form an